Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Flying the Coup playthrough on EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. Flying the Coup, I say. What do I mean by flying the coup? Well, to have flown the coup, to fly the coup, is to get out from under your parents or from under someone who's in charge of you and go do stuff on your own. And that is exactly what we're going to do, with a bit of a twist on the coupe bit. It should be flying the coup, but yeah, you get it. But what we're doing in this playthrough is we are going to make a colonial nation over in America. We're gonna then play as this colonial nation and hopefully make America, USA, to the modern borders, the borders that they've got now. Which means a bit of jiggery-pokery has to happen. We've only taken this so that we can get the range down to create a colonial nation down here. As soon as it's down here, yeah, we'll create the colonial nation. We'll then force feed him and continue to colonize for him as much as we can. We'll make him quite strong for where he is and what he is. And we'll just leave this as one province. So that hopefully Britain, England or Britain, depends. Depends what we've made by then. Britain will then concentrate on turning this into a colonial nation, as they've already started. Now we can concentrate on, well, making the USA, the 13 colonies, great again. But you never know. England or Britain might be too embroiled in European politics. By the time we break away, we have somehow, by hook or by crook, inserted our dynasty, the dynasty of York, because we went with the Yorkist dynasty from the Wars of the Roses. There. Yep. So this is Poland. It's a weird Poland. It's all been very weird. Why is this not a Jaleka? We demand a, what's the thing where Poland gets the dude from Lithuania? Anyway, that didn't happen. Go back to the first episode in here, and really strange shit happened over in this part of the world. Firstly, Poland didn't demand a Jaleka. You know what I mean, don't you? They didn't demand the Lithuanian guy. Instead, the Lithuanian guy came down here and ended up in a personal union under this guy. I've never in all my hours of playing EU4, if this part of the world has been open to me, I've never ever seen that happen. Especially someone with a different religion. It was just, I don't know. And now they're a vassal of Crimea, so I mean, we'll figure that one out. So Lithuania ended up floating around. No, there was a war that happened. They got released. They ended up floating around Muscovy. Big scary as fuck. Muscovy ended up eating a chunk out of them because noms. And then Lithuania ended up being mates with the Teutonic Odd. It was just, I have not seen. It's all absolutely mental over there. So, because they didn't get a Jagellon, because Poland didn't grab a Jagellon from Lithuania, we went in there. We're like, Poland, do you want a royal marriage? They did. So we got a royal marriage, and then we broke the relation or somehow. Anyway, they're still of our dynasty and will continue to be of our dynasty. Same with Austria. They decided they didn't want anything to do with Hungary, and they took our dude. Same with, because I don't know how it happened with Castile. We got them as an ally, we were all married them. I didn't think anything else of it. I didn't think anything would happen, but no. King Alfonso the 12th of York, with an heir, Fernando York, a strong Iberian name. Okay, now you're pretty much up to speed. Oh, and we have just peaced out of a war with Burgundy, and accrued quite the coalition. But because of our family ties, because of our alliance network, no one really wants to fight us. No one's seemed that interested in popping this coalition or getting it to fire. Usually it's the dickhead of the coalition that fires it, and by dickhead I mean the tiniest guy ever. It'd be like Utrecht will probably fire it off and drag everyone else into it, which I kind of hope they do. It'll be fun. So, without further ado, let's get into the meat of this episode, shall we? We have been excommunicated for like the past 50 years. France came in as papal controller, excommunicated us for straight away just because they didn't like us. Fair enough, but it's a -50 with relation with everyone. -50, they are excommunicated. I was like, that'd be fine. That would be fine. But you're in personal union with Castile, and you are now the Curie controller. How about lifting the damn excommunication? So we have someone now. End of last episode, I was like, well, if they're not going to lift it straight away, I'll go and improve relations with them. Maybe they'll find it in their hearts to let us back into the Catholic Church, to the point where we can get back out again. And we are slowly but surely improving relations with the coalition members. We've already got Nassau out from. He was ready to join. He was ready to join, and we brought him back from the brink. So we're just gradually doing that with everybody. We've got up to our force limit. We are now getting back up to our manpower limit. So hopefully that will be enough of a deterrent, mixed with the alliances that we've got, to keep people away from us. We hope. And we are building as much as we can, actually. Might as well get you churches. The plus 40% local tax modifier is absolutely great. The amount of money that you can make just off taxation, fantastic. And now we're also trying to get shipyards because of that dank trade, yo. Alright, and let's carry on. What else can we build? Can we build another shipyard? Yes, we can. Alright. It's like, well, why are you doing all this if you want to run off to the New World and play as a colonial nation? It's like, well, it's professionalism. I'm not going to hamstring the mother country just because I want an easier time over in the New World. I want to do as well as I can in every single segment of this playthrough. It would be cheap if I hamstrung England so that they couldn't come after us. I want to whatever country that I'm in charge of, I want them to be the best that they can be. And this is me making England the best that I can make them within my skill set. Okay, Lose 25 Diplo power or gain 10 prestige. We are in the hole with prestige. Oh, talking of prestige, -2 per year for excommunication. That's why I want to get out of excommunication, because. Come on, Aragon. Come on. Can you find it in your heart? This is annoying me now. All of these. Right, everyone group up in London. This. I hate it seeing like 1. No. All get together and we will close all of this. How many can fit in London? Lots, it would seem. It is a high development province. That's better. I like a tiny outlier. Who doesn't like a tiny outlier? Answers in the comments. Who doesn't like a tiny outlier? Are you still... we're still out exploring. Gains 10 influence. Oh, yeah, we can afford to give you a little bit more influence. Of course, come in. Yeah, calls will come in. We can build even more stuffs. Let's build another shipyard in the last place in Ireland that we can. We also turned Ireland into an accepted culture because 23% Irish. The one thing that we had that was accepted, it was English, Norman and Gascon. What's the point? What's the point of having Gascon as an accepted culture when 23% of your country is not accepted and you're getting, let's go down to Gascon, that's now not accepted, 33% local tax modifier. 33%. So instantly all these provinces that were now suddenly accepted culture are 33% more efficient in terms of tax. So that's why we're making lots more money. Protect trade, no. Explore. South America, no. Caribbean Sea, yeah, go to Caribbean Sea. Let's go have a look what you found. Ooh, you found some good stuff. You found good stuff. Can we colonize? We've got a spare colonist. I don't think we can get over there. It's out of our range. We could only just get to here. Yeah, we can't even get to the province next to it. So even we had an event that fired. Do you want 200 colonists, 200 settlers happen here and another colony spawn? Or do you want just an extra 50 on top of what you've got here? I was like, no, we'll just use this as a stopping off point because we just want the 13 colonies kind of thing down here. If we have accepted the 200 colonists, the 200 settlers in that Takam. How do you have a Q without a U? I suppose it's not of the Latin lexicon. Anyway, we wouldn't have been able to send a colonist out here to speed up this. He'd have had to just finish it at his own pace. We are just on the edge of where we can get to. And that's fine. And that is fine. How can... Does this go to... Is this a colonial area? Let's have a quick look. No, where's the colonial and trade? Alright, colonial Canada. So is this... If I were to colonise this, would it just be England? I think this would just be England still. It doesn't get involved with the colonial stuff over there. So, we're making good money. Shall we? No, because with the... with this, it means that we have to station people on our colonies. It means our colonies grow quicker, but you need to protect them because you get uprisings. No, we won't bother. We should do though. We should do. I would do it if I was England. I was staying as England. If only to cock block everybody else. The cock block. We need to cock block. Alright. Alright, fine. Come on then. Transport fleet. Off you come back. And let's pick up 6. Glamorganshire. 6 should be enough. 6 at half. Half morale, half maintenance. Should be alright. Court of Arms. Austrian conquest of Augsburg. Yeah, okay. Fine. Oh, Austria, by the way, isn't the HRE dude anymore. Which one? I'll go for this one. Although, if they can get to here, then they can get to here, pretty much. I don't know. Who do I want? We recently got rid of a level 2, so let's put another level 2 in there. Reinforce land maintenance. Can we get... Ooh, can we get... No, we can't. Improved relations. That'd be ideal. But, rocking level 2s across the board. This early we are rocking level 2s across the board. Beautiful stuff. Now if we could have got a colonial range. Dude, why are you suddenly at high maintenance? No, did I put that up there myself? No, because we're at war. I get it. Yeah, are we at war with anyone that counts? I doubt we will be. Is anyone going to come and mess with my shit? No, I doubt it. Austria, you got that. Say, where are your men, dude? Austria? Austria? How many? Where's your men? Is this why you pulled me in? No, you got 17,000 knocking about somewhere. We'll keep an eye on that. If we have to, we might send men onto the mainland. We can land here and get amongst them. If need to be. Just as a piece. Lose 2 stability. How about fuck you? Gain 50 admin. Right, either lose 2 stability or you can gain 50 admin. That's difficult. Alright. Colonial range, come on down. You beauty. Now can... I've already sent the fucking colonist up here, haven't I? What's our colonial range? Is 4, 6, 7. No. I mean, it'll help once we've got this done. It just means we'll get... Oh. Just means that we'll be able to get a little bit further down the coast. Alright. Are you nearly there yet? Soon. Not long. You go fix up in the colony. Once you're at 100, we'll send you back to Britain. This is what I would do if I was playing Britain for me. Because this is going to end up being British land anyway, and it's not going to go... Oh, nice one. Cheers, Parliament. It's not going to go to a colonial nation, so this is directly increasing our tax. Well, everything. Manpower, tax, production. Probably going to be fish. It always is fish. Might be ivory though. Might get walruses up here. Global setter increase plus 20, but do we need the Diplotech? We could do the Diplotech before someone discovers another institution. Although the institution might fire with us. What do we need? What do we need? Years at least 1500. So next year, have a port in London. Yep. we may well get colonialism fire in insiders. Yeah, you know what I mean. That'll be exciting. Never had colonialism fire in my country. We'll leave it a year then and see if it does, and see what happens. Ooh, exciting. Okay. Anyway, that was my long. I have been Luckymarine. You, as always, have been amazing. Come back in the next episode where we continue to colonize, but we also... Aragon. Come on, we're up to 50 relations. Can you not find it in your heart to lift this damn excommunication? Please. Please, bro. Where we attempt to make a colonial nation, but we still try to make England as strong as they can be. Hence all the fights with France and Burgundy and verges of coalitions, etc., etc. Yeah. Okay. Take care.